It's a Halloween collaboration organized by Mini Scenes GB and the Crafty YouTubers United. Yes! And what I want to do, I want to make a baby Jack Skellington using foam clay. But was it easy to sculpt it? Let's find out. Yeah, it's a Halloween collaboration. Oh my God! Organised by Tracy at Mini Scenes GB. Thank you so much, Tracy, together with all the Crafty YouTubers United. Thank you so much. I absolutely love these collaborations and I can't get enough. There's a lot of creative souls coming together and they all create amazing things and all different things. The playlist to the collaboration is going to be in the description, so make sure you check them all out, because sure enough, I will be sitting on the sofa on Saturday, binge watching all of them on the big screen. I'm very excited. So excited about that. I'm looking forward to it. But on this video, what I would like to do, I would like to make baby Jack Skellington from the Nightmare Before Christmas by Tim Burton using foam clay. That's going to be a bit of a challenge. I know I've used foam clay quite a lot and I'm loving it and I'm learning more, and sometimes it's a hit and sometimes it's a bit of a miss. But I love working with it, and I thought, oh, sculpting with it, I can see me making an absolute mess because it sticks really easily to anything, and it's just like, oh, will I pull it off? I don't know. But that's the idea. And I've got a few things that inspired me, and I made a drawing of what I want to do. So here it is. This is the drawing, and this is little baby Jack Skellington sitting on a tombstone. Anyway, cemetery stone thingies. And then I want to make Zero as well. I didn't know really how to draw it properly, and I tried, and I think the side is cuter than the front. And the front, I was like, yeah, that's not working. The original plan was to make it like, because he's ghostly and he's got like the body sort of, it's got his trail. And the plan was to wrap it around Jack. I don't think that's going to work. I very much doubt it. And hubby said, oh, it would be cool if his nose light up as he does in the animated movie. And I kept thinking about it and I was like, I'm not sure I can put lights in it and then hide them on the bottom. No, I was like, it's too complicated and I need something simpler. And yeah, I always have limited time. So when I do big projects, it's a bit of a struggle, I have to say. I'm going to try to use as much recycled material as I can. So I'm going to show you all the materials I'm planning to use. And as usual, there might be changes of plans. I might be adding few bits here and there. So watch out. Okay, so Jack is going to be sitting on a tombstone, and behind him, there's going to be a lamppost which is going to lit up. So to do the lamppost, I'm going to use these little glasses, which I found out that they're like communion. They're called communion glasses. I didn't even know that such thing existed. But the way I came across them, I went to a craft show last year, I think, and there was a guy there with the stand, and he had Jamaican coffee, which was amazing. It was really, really nice. And then I saw all of these. These were the glasses that he was using to give you samples. And then he had this pot of like dirty glasses. And I looked at him, I said, what do you do with them? He said, well, I throw them away. I said, please don't. Give them to me. So I took all of his dirty glasses, then took them home, washed them. And I said, yeah, I can do something with that. And I could see lampshades, and there was a lady next to me. She was like, oh yeah, you can do this. And we started chatting about the possibilities to use them. I was so cool. I absolutely love it, because wherever I go, I just do get to chat with people, and it's amazing. I love it. But anyway, so I'm going to use these. And then a while ago, I bought these paper straws. I don't know you, but I'm not a fan of paper straws. I find them extremely useless. So the only way I can use them is with craft projects. So the plan is to get a straw, stick it in here, and then put the lights inside. I have my usual little set of lights. So they're going to go inside, and at the top, what I'm going to do, I've got this little mold, and it's perfect because it's round. So, and I think it's the perfect size for the lamppost. And I bought it from Amazon. It wasn't expensive. It was like this one, and it came with another kind of shape, and they're like jars or something, because I thought I'm going to use them for something else I want to do. But I thought, they would be perfect for this. So there we go. I'm going to be using this. I'm going to be using UV resin. Obviously, all of the lights are going to be crammed inside. UV light, cure it, stick it on top of the straw, and then cover it, all of it, with foam clay. So I've got black, I've got grey, and I still got my massive white bucket. Look at this. I don't think I'm going to use all of it in my lifetime. Let's see, I'm going to give it a go though. For the lamppost, I took inspiration from a picture that I found. I was looking for things for lampposts, and I just thought, oh, I'll just search Jack lamppost, Jack Skellington and all of that. I came across this and I absolutely love it, but I won't do the face. I will do that. I will do some sort of sign. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that little sticky bit on top of the base. See, do you see where I thought I could use these glasses? Because look, perfect. Perfect for the base. This is the inspiration, so I'm going to try to do something similar. And then I will need, I will do the body of Jack's, I will use some wire to try to, just stand up, otherwise I can't build it with the foam clay. And then this is going to be you will see. It's going to be stuck on the tombstone, and then I'm going to do the legs and the arms, and job done. Oh, also, I will be using this to do the arm on the lamppost. And, it's got the two balls at each end. I'm going to be using these tiny wooden beads. Oh, look at them. They're so cute. Oh, look how tiny they are. They're adorable. So I'm going to be using them. That for the body of Jack Skellington. And then it's going to be like a graveyard, but he's obviously the pumpkin king. So I'm going to be making some pumpkins with the orange foam clay. It's foam clay. And I will be using some PVA glue to make the foam clay a little bit softer. And I'm going to be using some water to help me smooth it out. I'm going to be using an acrylic block to roll it, whatever I need to do. This is really cool because you don't leave the fingerprints for whatever you need to do. If you need to flatten it or roll it, it's really easy to do with this. So this is very handy. And then I got this just in case I need it, my little extruder. And then because of the orange foam clay is going to be too much in your face, I've got my burnt sienna. So I'm going to dilute it and then make the pumpkins and all the grounds and stuff look a little bit more like worn out, aged, that kind of thing. Obviously, we'll be using hot glue. And then, as I am not going to put the wire inside Zero to make his nose light up, I came up with an idea. Ta-da! And I'm going to use glow-in-the-dark powder and the clear UV, they call it clay. Yeah, UV clay. Let's call it like that. It's, I'm going to use this and this. And then also, on his body, I'm going to dab it with a little bit of glow-in-the-dark and PVA glue. And then see what happens if I manage to make it look as if he's glowing. Woohoo! But I think I'm going to be using, I'm doing a craft room. One day I will have a craft room. So I will be filming from a different room, hopefully very soon. In the meantime, we bought a lot of IKEA furniture for the craft room, and I'm trying to recycle some of the bits, some of the cards that came with it. So this is going to be perfect for the base, because I don't know you, but I always want to hide the switch. I don't like it to be on show or something. So either put it underneath or on the side or whatever. So you need like something, you need to raise up the base to hide this. So yeah, I'm going to be using this. How, I'm not too sure, but I will. And I'm not sure how I'm going to hide this, but I will somehow. And then obviously, yeah, I've got IKEA packaging, so I will be recycling some of this to make the tombstone. So I've already cut out, I've done the shape of the shape. Oh God, I can't talk. I've cut out the shape of the tombstone. So my plan is to cut 2 of them and then cut a strip of cardboard, glue it all around the edges, and then put the other one. So it's going to be a thickness of about probably 1 centimeter or something. But I've got a feeling that this is massive. So I'll have to make it smaller. Let's see. Who knows? I think this is all of it. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I think so. I think these are all the materials. Oh, obviously you need electrician, wire cutter thingy bob. I don't know. But yeah, just to cut the wire. And obviously scissor for the cardboard. And then I've got this amazing tool. I absolutely love it. And it's got loads of attachments. And that is going to help me to drill the hole in here, hoping that this is not going to crack. But if it does crack, it's not going to be too much of an issue. I'm going to put PVA glue, not PVA glue. I'm going to put hot glue and, yeah, because it's going to be covered in foam clay anyway. So as long as I manage to keep it together, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to go for it and not care about it. And watch me fail dramatically. But I think this is it. I'm going to stop faffing about and shut up, get on with it, and build little baby Jack on top of a tombstone on a cemetery kind of thing with pumpkins everywhere and the lamppost that lights up. Wish me luck. I'll see you later. Hello from VoiceOver Connie here. Let's start making the lamppost, and yes, the drilling went really well. The glass didn't break and I was very pleased with it. And as you can see, yes, the tombstone cutout was way too big, so I had to redo it, redraw it. And what you see me doing, I just drilled like a little hole at the bottom. It's just so the end of the lights would sit nicely at the base. And then I cut out a couple of circles from the cardboard just to finish it off nicely and just give it a little bit of a, how can I say, a little bit of a depth, like a thickness at the bottom. But yeah, so there. So that's why I cut 2, just to give it a little bit of more height and just make sure that it was sturdy enough. And as you can see, I stuffed all the lights inside the little mold and then filled it up with the UV resin, trying to burst some of the bubbles with my heat gun, and then cured it for a few minutes. All nice and cured. I think, if I remember right, I cured it for about 3 minutes or something like that, but I touched it and just made sure that it was fully cured, and it was. So that's why I started putting all the lights back inside the straw. That was a bit of a struggle. And then I sanded it down just to make it a little bit more spooky and make the lights softer, because obviously with that all the lights bulked inside the little mold. It was very bright and I wanted to give it that little bit of a spooky look. And then I added a little strip of cardboard just to make it look like a lamppost. You know, when they've got that little thicker base. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. And then I'm going to tidy it up with the foam clay and just give it a bit of a shape. And then I cut a little strip of wire to put inside to do the arm. And oh my God, I was so nervous to cut a hole on the straw. And that's why I turned the lights on. I wanted to make sure that I didn't cut the lights. And luckily I didn't. So that was good. And then I ended up decorating the arms with 2 wooden beads. And then I proceeded with covering with foam clay. I have to say that was not easy, and you will see that I made a proper mess because I've used too much water and it's going to be like a black bath. It's going to be black everywhere. But I'll let you crack on and just see how much mess I'm going to make. Oh, there we go. Look at that. My hands were black. Time for the tombstone, and this time I did cut out something that is a little bit more appropriate size for my build. And then as you can see, I'm attaching strips of cardboard, and they were about 1 centimeter deep, and just to make it 3D, just to make it like a proper tombstone. And then I proceeded with like covering with foam clay, with the grey foam clay. And then I did like a little drawing. I found another image online and I just sort of trying to reproduce the drawing that was there, which is like some sort of a skull with wings and then rest in peace at the bottom. Yay, the making of Jack and Zero. Oh, this was the exciting bit, and I was really nervous because I've never really sculpted with foam clay, and I was really worried that it would all go wrong. As you can see, I've cut out a little bit of cardboard to be the base of my scene, and then I just glue the lamppost and the tombstone. And also on the tombstone, I just put a bit of wire inside it just to keep it sturdy, so it was going to be easier to work with. And then I cut another 2 pieces of wire and wrapped them around the main bit of wire just to make the frame for Jack. And the position I wanted him in is just leaning forward a little bit, so then he could rest his hands on his shoes. And as you can see, I've also cut a couple of ovals on the cardboard and just to make the bottom of the shoes, and then proceeded to cover everything with foam clay. I think what I should have done, instead of just going on and do the shoes, I should have done the suit first and then attach the shoes. But hey ho, this is how my brain worked, so I can't take it back now. But moving forward, I probably, if I'm going to do anything else like that, then that's what I will be doing. Just make sure that I do the body and then I attach the shoes. And then I proceeded to make the hands. And the way I made the hands, I've just made a couple of balls and trying to shape them into some sort of triangle. And then rolled sausages for the fingers. And what I've done, I've attached them to the little ball and just put some indents on when the joints of the fingers should be. And what I will be doing later, and I don't think a video, and I'm not sure, oh yeah, no, it's not on video. I've put a little bit of black on where the indents are, just to make sure that you can actually see what it is and how it is. And I think it came out pretty cool. I was pleased with the hands actually. That makes a change. Just to let you know as well, a bit of a spoiler alert, I seem to have lost the footage of when I made Zero's body. So I'm afraid that the body is not going to be there, but it's just only going to be like it was a bit of foam clay, sort of shaped, and to make it look like the body of the dog, and like as if he was a cloth or something. But yeah, I'll let you, it's going to be straightforward, and you can see what I'm doing. So you will only see me making the head of Zero. So yeah, spoiler alert, but I'll let you enjoy the video. And here it goes. This is where the lost footage should have been. Lost, or I didn't record it. Yeah, okay, it's debatable, but I'm worried that I didn't actually record it because I was so excited and I was just like wanted to make it. But in here you can see that the body is already made, and I was struggling to just trying to get like a cute shape of the head, but I think I did manage. And then I'm just shaping the holes for the eyes. They were like little triangles, and then I did an indent for the little mouth. And when I attached the head to the body, it just kept falling off. So then I just created the collar and even the red. As I said before, foam clay sticks to itself like, oh my God, it's just... And once it sticks, you can't take it back. So I made a little bit of a mess with the collar underneath, but it's not that visible. And I will be painting it with a little bit of white acrylic paint. As you can see, I've just done the head for Jack, and I made holes for the eyes and the nostrils, and then I did an indent for the mouth. I'm going to be ending up painting the mouth with the black acrylic just because I wanted to give it to keep it like that. But then I thought, oh, it's not that visible and you don't really see it. So I ended up giving it the details and just go over with a little bit of black acrylic paint. In here you see me like building up the suit. And the suit is grey and black. I don't think I've done an amazing job, but it seems to be working. And yeah, it was. I wasn't too sure on how to do it. I wanted to paint it, and I think I could have done it a little bit tidier. But well, there we go. That's me. It just wouldn't be me if it was messy. But I'll let you enjoy the video because I think it's going to be pretty straightforward. I covered everything up with the grey and black just to make his suit. Yeah, it's time to do Zero's details, and as you can see, I put little black bits of foam clay in his eyes, and then I proceeded in making his ears. And the way I made his ears, I just put a little bit of the thin wire inside just to keep them in that position. And then to make the nose, I got the UV resin putty and just shaped it into like some sort of a pumpkin, and then cured it and then attached it to his little nose. And as I said, I couldn't do it like light up nose, but at least it's gonna glow in the dark. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened with the footage, but yeah, that's it. That's what I did. It was too tiny, I think, to show it on the video as well. Then I cut the base to shape because it was way too big, and I used those thicker cardboard to raise the base, because as I said, I don't like the lights to show and I just want to hide them somehow. So, and also I didn't want to leave the base as flat as that. It needed to be raised a little bit. So that's it. That's what I did. And then, as you can see, I attached the lights and trying to hide the cable. And then I'm gonna cover the whole lot with the foam clay. So I'm just building the cemetery grounds now, and I will be doing the pumpkins. Pretty straightforward, so I'll let you enjoy and get on with the video. Now that it's all nice and finished, I'm just going to do the finishing touches. And I've mixed a little bit of PVA glue with the glow-in-the-dark mica powder. And that is going to have like a bluish kind of hint, which I thought it was appropriate for a little ghost. And then I decided to spread it all over on the grounds as well, just to give it that spooky look. And also, as the pumpkins were too bright, the colour was a little bit too much in your face, I diluted quite a lot acrylic burnt sienna, my favorite. If you watched any of my other videos, that's what I do pretty much all the time. And just made it sure that it was really, really liquid, so it would go in all of the creases. And then dabbed it with a little bit of tissue paper to just remove the excess paint. And yeah, I love it. And then I carried on with like sort of aging, I'm not sure, just making, you know, the ground dirty and yeah, aged. And I've done the same on the tombstone, just to make it look old, really, really old, because it was too pristine. I've also like painted the lamppost with a little bit of UV glow in the dark paint, and I mixed in a little bit of like silver mica powder, so it just gives it that little antique glow kind of thing, and I think it turned out pretty well. Yeah, Jack is ready and he's been drying for over a week now. Oh my god. Oh, I'm actually quite pleased with it. Now that it's been drying for over a week, I can see that the base has warped a little bit. And obviously I went away and I came back and I was like, oh, it just warped. But it's okay. I don't mind. But I'm quite happy with the way it came out. I think the jacket could have been better. That was a little bit challenging. And there's loads of things that I probably would do differently. But yeah. Like, yeah, maybe the jacket, just pay a little bit more attention on what the heck I'm doing. Because it's a little bit of a mess. And oh my god, did I make a mess with the black? And the lamppost was just kept, because the straw got so wet that I couldn't stand up anymore. So that was a bit challenging. But what do you think? Oh? Yeah, what do you reckon? Oh, and I made a little bat. And I put like on the sign, Christmas down that way. Oh, I'm really pleased with it. And look at this. Ta-da! Oh. There are a few bits where the clay is smudged, and as I said, I could have maybe done the shoes before, like better. Maybe that should have been the last thing I did. I should have done the trousers. I should have waited longer for the clay to dry. It's all, you know, it's all those kind of things. But I think I'm happy with it. I think I'm happy. Let me know what you think, or what you would have done differently. And at the beginning, I attached Zero with wire on the side of Jack. And then hubby said, oh, but you can't really see like quite a lot of it. You can only see his little face from the front. So I was like, yeah, you've got a point actually. So I glued it on the arm with the hot glue. And so it's floating and you can see more of him when it's frontal. So there we go. But yeah, my little baby Jack. Oh, I hope you like it, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please don't forget, remember that this is a collaboration and the playlist is going to be in a description. So please make sure you check all of the other creative souls, because there's going to be a lot of inspiration and a lot of amazing things being created. But yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, why not give me the thumbs up? It really helped my channel to grow. And also, why not subscribe and hit the bell? I've got more things coming. I've got another big project that I'm working on, and it's going to take me some time, but I hope I'm going to manage. But there's going to be a lot more stuff going on. And as I said, this year Halloween got me. And I have more ideas for Halloween than I have for Christmas, which is very, very unusual for me, because I am a Christmas woman. I absolutely love Christmas and all that goes with it. But thank you so much for watching. Take care for now. Bye bye.